My dear friend in Christ, do you know of three beasts that lie in wait for their prey? They are the lion, the leopard, and the hyena. The hyena does not devour, but attacks only the vital organs and rapidly leaves after consuming a few mouthfuls. The leopard does not eat the prey, but desires only the blood. The lion, however, completely devours its helpless victim, leaving not a single portion. Satan, the devil, is much the same, roaming and stalking around to devour souls completely. The scriptures warn, be alert, be watchful. Your adversary, the devil, prowls around like a hungry lion seeking to devour someone. The first letter of Peter, chapter 5, verse 8. He targets those striving towards holiness, for such has been the story of many a sage and a saint. My dear friend in Christ, the Satan, like a skilled general leading a war, looks for the weak points of a fortress or front lines of the enemy, stalks and attacks the hearts of those who worship God by sowing the seeds of evil questioning and cunningly assaults us at points where we have previously suffered and fallen. Saint Cyril of Alexandria, that's 444 AD, commenting on Judas' intention of betraying Jesus, he says, Satan uses our weakness as an ally to his wicked devices and employs again the passion that previously injured our soul. My dear friends, the miseries and pitfalls in life that estrange us from God is the devil's doing. For this reason, the scriptures exhort us to be wary of the devil's presence as real. Jesus himself was hounded by temptation while he fasted in the wilderness. He was tempted to change stones to bread, a material temptation, to throw himself down from the pinnacle of the temple and be unharmed, temptation to self-glory, and worship Satan in exchange for high power and position. Matthew chapter 4 verse 1 to 10. In a world of growing scientific temper and a subtle wave of godlessness, my dear friends, don't you think we may be tempted to even deny the existence of the evil one? For example, like two kids trying to demystify Satan, one said there is no Satan. The other replied, of course, he exists and is mentioned all through the Bible. The boy replied, oh, that's nonsense. He is only like Santa Claus. At every Christmas, he turns out to be your dad in Santa Claus outfit. My dear friend, if you want to be shielded from evil, understand Satan, his wiles, his multiple masks, his multiple garbs, his strategies, his deceitful traps. Introspect on your weak points and vulnerable areas of your life where he aims his arrow the most. The bait Satan often uses, he sways before you are pleasures which you like the most but also harm you the most. Given that human hungers are many, desires ever growing, temptations never ceasing, and attractions to self-indulgence so alluring, the devil has enough weapons in his arsenal to accelerate them in our lives. Our proximity and dependence on God will serve as a towering fortress and strong shield. Seek the Creator, my dear friend. Seek the Creator, not the creature, and you will find solace that the world cannot give and the world cannot take away from you. Have a good and godly day.